This is going to be a video about the World Tour boost combo and how it works. So let's go back to see when this all started. All the way back to December 18th, 2024 is when the Frozen World Tour appeared. And let's see what the information is on it. Looking for boost combo. Nothing there. Star rivals, colors and spins. Other changes. Pleasant gaming experience. But nothing on the boost combo. So we're going to have to go into the game and find out how it works. Let's start off here with Wild Goose, also known as Green Amazon. And we already know the max speed here of this machine. It's at 462. And now we're going to figure out what the boost combo speed is and what the speed is when you lose the boost combo. Now let's head off into the Festival World Tour and see what it takes to hold the boost combo with Wild Goose. Now let's see if I can hold a boost combo on Red Canyon 1. Boost. Doesn't matter, I'm still in a boost state. And drop the combo. So it looked like a close call. So let's look at it again in slow motion. This is when my speed starts dropping. Down to 447. And it does not hold the boost combo. So let's go into some other courses and see how we can hold the boost combo better. And everyone's familiar with this situation. You boost right before you get your Skyway, and now you have to hold your boost combo while going through the refiller. And I was able to do it. I kept well above the boost combo threshold. And it's really important to keep your boost combo in these situations, especially on Firefield, because after that refiller turn, you have a long straightaway ahead. And if you're not in a boost combo, you're losing a lot of potential points. And now let's see a more difficult turn. And no, couldn't hold the boost combo. Let's watch that again in a slower speed to see exactly how far it went down. Down to 445, so that's still a pretty good turn for this course, normally, but to hold your boost combo, it's still not enough. So is there anything you can do for that turn to possibly hold your boost combo there with Goose? And of course, that would be the Nag turn. So here performed by Nag. And you can see how this turn varied in technique. So let's watch it again at a slower speed. And pay attention to the inputs. You can see he releases the D-pad there, and another D-pad press. So it's essentially a double turn. And it's a pretty difficult technique to perfect. So holding the speeds that Nag does here, I mean, you could try a lot, but it's actually a pretty complex techniques for how simple it is. And there's also one more option to keep your boost combo is just get a back bump before the turn, and you can hold your speed above the boost combo threshold. And, you know, you're not always guaranteed it, but you can see there, it does happen. There's one more thing I want to check with Goose. And I want to be absolutely sure 447 is where you lose the boost combo. So let's see if 448 can hold the combo. And there it is. 448 and still holding the combo. So now we've confirmed Wild Goose's boost combo threshold. Now let's fill in the rest of the stats for Wild Goose here. Boost combo is 448 through 462. And then you lose your boost combo at 447. And the amount of speed you're allowed to lose with Wild Goose is 14. And that completes the stats for Wild Goose. So now let's move on to the next machine. Here we have Blue Falcon with a max speed of 457. Now we're going to find out what the boost combo stats are for Blue Falcon. We'll see how low we could go with the boost combo. So that turn looked pretty low. Let's check it out in the slower speed. Down to 444. So that seems pretty low. kind of, you get that feel. It's like maybe I should have lost my boost combo there. But now we're going to have to investigate further to see if 444 is actually as low as it can go. And I lost my combo, so let's check out the exact speed. $442 at the lowest point, and I lost my combo. But I couldn't really tell if it was 443 or 442 that lost my combo. So I want to be exactly sure, to make sure I have it right. Well, that looks like it could be it. Let's investigate in the slower speed. That was 443, maintaining the boost combo. So that confirms it. Now we can fill in the rest of the stats here. So your boost combo will be 443 to your top speed of 457. And then when you go 442, you lose your boost combo. And your allowed speed loss from your top speed would be -14. And that can be difficult to keep with Falcon because the front bump knockbacks can knock you below that threshold. Now let's move on to the next machine. Now let's go take a look at Golden Fox. It was a max speed of 437. And now we're going to go investigate to see what the boost combo threshold is. That happened quickly, so let's take a look in the slower speed. So it looks like I lost it either at 423 or 422. But kind of be difficult even to see, even at 10% speed. And with more collisions, we should be able to get a better read. Did you catch that? So let's see if it reached 423. 423 and still held the boost combo. So now we have confirmation. Now let's fill in the rest of the stats here. Your boost combo will be 423 to your top speed of 437. And then we fall below the boost combo will be 422. And your allowed speed loss would be -14. Now let's move on to the next machine. Fire Stingray has a max speed of 478. And now we're going to go investigate to see what the boost combo threshold is. In too many A-tabs and I lost my boost combo. Let's take a look at the exact speed. 462 for sure loses your boost combo. And now we need to investigate 463 to be certain. And some speed loss there. It looked like 463, but let's check it in a slower speed. And confirms 463 holds the boost combo. And there's one other thing I want to point out. Look at the jump pad speed. 434 when hitting the jump pad, and then weird flickering speeds even above 478. So as long as you're just holding the gas, you'll be fine to still hold your boost combo. Then obviously doing a soft landing with holding down or spinning, you could then maintain your combo when landing. Let's fill in the rest of the stats here. So the boost combo will be 463 to Stingray's top speed of 478. And below the boost combo will be 462. And the speed loss allowance would be -15, which is one more than the rest of the machines. Looking at the overview here, you can see things ended up being kind of equal. -14 allowed for each machine except for Stingray, gets the extra 1. But this means it's not equal because all machines are made different. Goose is the immortal tank, so front bumps basically don't affect it at all, while machines like Falcon and Fox take heavy blows from front bumps, and not just below their threshold. Is like they go down to it's like 400 a lot of times from the front bumps, so it's not even close there. It's not fair at all, and Falcon's energy is really expensive, so a lot of times with Falcon, you just don't have the resources to get back into boost combo unless you get stacked up in KOs. Fox has a little more leniency in this way, so you get more boost to get back into boost combo. But still pretty difficult. You need to boost on all the turns to maintain the combo pretty much. And Stingray, like we saw on the Mirror Whiteland 1, I just over blast tapped. It's kind of something I'm trying to work on, is you don't need to like rapid fire gas tap for the blast turns. You lose more speed than you could just driving cleanly. So that's something I need to learn, especially this World Tour really highlights maintaining the high speed. So it's really noticeable in this mode. That's all I want to cover in this video. Hope the information is useful to all the people participating in the festival right now and in the future World Tours.